In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 5th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Raptors versus Boston Celtics. On Wednesday evening, the Toronto Raptors traveled to TD Garden for a road matchup with the Boston Celtics. The Raptors and Celtics are both in action Tuesday and will be on the second leg of a back-to-back for this Eastern Conference tilt. The Toronto Raptors have been in great form as they've won 5 of their last 6 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 3rd straight victory after thrashing the Hornets in a 120-100 road win last night. Pascal Siakam led the team with 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists. Will Barton added 20 points off the bench, while Og Anunoby chipped in with 17 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Raptors shot 47% from the field and 15 of 33 from the three-point line, as they took control of the contest with a 36-point explosion in the second quarter, before they made another run in the third quarter to push the lead out to 24 points at one stage. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics have been in pretty good shape also, as they've won 5 of their last 7 games, but they will be hoping to bounce back after falling just short to the 76ers in a 103-101 road loss last night. Derek White led the team with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jason Tatum added 19 points with 6 assists, while Malcolm Brogdon chipped in with 18 points off the bench. As a team, the Celtics shot just 41% from the field and 15 of 45 from the three-point line, as they went back and forth with the 76ers in a close contest until late in the fourth quarter, where the 76ers went on a decisive 8-0 run to pull away in the end. The Raptors are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 7-2-1 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Celtics are 10-3 against the spread in their last 13 Wednesday games, and 7-3-1 against the spread in their last 11 games, playing on 0 days rest. The over is 6-2 in Raptors' last 8 road games. The over is 6-2 in Celtics' last 8 overall. The Raptors are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Raptors will again be missing Gary Trent Jr., while the Celtics are keeping eyes on Jaylen Brown and Robert Williams for this one. The Toronto Raptors are playing as well as they've played all year, but I'd need more points to take them seriously here. The Boston Celtics have been far more consistent. They win at home by an average of 10 points, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 20 points. Reasonable line, so the Boston Celtics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Raptors are averaging 113 points per game and 112 points per game on the road. They averaged 110 points per game in their last 3 games against the Celtics. They play at a slow pace, averaging 101.2 possessions per game, and they're facing a team that is giving up 111 points per game at home, so expect them to be held under their average in this game. The Celtics are averaging 118 points per game and 121 points per game at home. They averaged 111 points per game in their last 3 games against the Raptors. They play at a faster pace, averaging 103.2 possessions per game, and they're facing a team that is giving up 114 points per game on the road, so don't expect them to score enough points to push the score past the total. The Celtics and Raptors played under the total in 5 of their last 6 meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Bulls versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks begin to wind things down in the regular season as they host the Chicago Bulls on Wednesday. The Bucks are the top seed in the Eastern Conference, while the Bulls hold the 10th and final playoff spot. The Bulls have taken 2 out of 3 from the Bucks this season. Looking at the betting trends, the Bulls are 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games, 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games playing on 0 days rest, and 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Bucks are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games, 10-3 against the spread in their last 13 games playing on 0 days rest, and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games following a win of more than 10 points. Head-to-head, the under is 12-4 in the last 16 meetings overall, and the Bulls are 10-4 against the spread in the last 14 meetings in Milwaukee. The Milwaukee Bucks should be obvious favorites at home, and a comfortable win would surprise nobody. However, the Bulls have been a tough out all year, and that includes losing on the road by an average of just 1 point and 2 points as an underdog. The Bucks were able to rest a couple players last night, but they could have Khris Middleton back for this one, so definitely check the lineups before tip-off. There is always a chance that the Bucks decide to rest a few players again with their position all but secured. This has also been a bit of a rivalry over the years, so I expect both teams to get after it a bit. Line feels a little too rich. I'll lean towards the Bulls, who are 10-4 against the spread in the last 14 meetings in Milwaukee. So the Chicago Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This is the second game of a back-to-back for both of these teams, who each played on Tuesday night. That means it is likely that there will be some tired legs on Wednesday night. It also means, with the regular season winding down, that we could see some players sitting out. Definitely check the injury report prior to game time to see who is playing and who is not. The last 2 games these two teams have played went below the total in regulation, so I definitely see this game heading there too, given the circumstances. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus New Orleans Pelicans. The Memphis Grizzlies still have a shot at the top spot in the Western Conference with 3 games remaining, beginning with a game at the New Orleans Pelicans. This is the second game of a back-to-back for both teams. Memphis is coming off Tuesday's 119-109 home win over a depleted Portland Trail Blazers squad. The Grizzlies enter action on Wednesday in second place in the Western Conference, 2 games behind first place Denver and 2 ahead of third place Sacramento, with 3 to play for all 3 teams. New Orleans saw its 2-game win streak snapped with Tuesday's home 121-103 loss to Sacramento. The Pelicans are in 8th place in the Western Conference and have yet to clinch a play-in or playoff berth. New Orleans would clinch a play-in spot with 1 more victory or 1 loss by Dallas. Each team has 3 games remaining. The Grizzlies are 5-12 against the spread in their last 17 road games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Pelicans are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The over is 5-2 in Grizzlies' last 7 games playing on 0 days rest. The under is 17-5 in Pelicans' last 22 overall. The Grizzlies are 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in New Orleans and 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings. The Grizzlies will likely be missing Steven Adams and Dillon Brooks again, while the Pelicans are still missing Zion Williamson and Jose Alvarado. The Memphis Grizzlies in the underdog role is hard to turn down, but the Pelicans have been one of the hottest teams over the last week or so, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 6 points. The Pelicans win at home by an average of 5 points. The Pelicans are still fighting to get out of the play-in tournament. Both teams are coming into this meeting with plenty of winning momentum, but the Grizzlies are only 5-12 against the spread in their last 17 road games and 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in New Orleans. Reasonable chalk, so the New Orleans Pelicans to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The under is 4-2 in Memphis' last 6 games, but the over is 3-2 in the Grizzlies' last 5 road games. The under is 20-7 in the Grizzlies' last 27 road games versus a team with a winning home record. The under is 17-5 in New Orleans' last 22 games overall. Recent trends suggest a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.